a world-renowned ensemble based in Portland is kicking off their 2024 to 2025 season with a special program of music not heard in more than 500 years.
Cappella Romana is considered one of the top and most in-demand choral groups in the world. And joining us now in the studio with a preview of their new season and to tell us more about their mission is founder and artistic director. We have Alexander Lingus. We also have associate music director John Michael Boyer and ensemble artist Fotini Downey Robinson. Appreciate you all being here this morning.
Wonderful to be here.
Yes, it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool. I mean, just that little snippet is a great slice into what you can expect. Okay, so let's talk about Cappella Romana and how it got its start and the mission behind the group. Where did this all begin?
Well, it began sort of here on the West Coast, Portland and Seattle. I was a grad student. I was had student music groups before, and I was studying some of this very ancient music, which nobody, as you say, had heard in 500 or more years. And I was singing at the Greek Orthodox Cathedral in San Francisco, and they had just lost their building because of the Loma Prieta earthquake. So I couldn't give them $1 million, but what I could do is get my friends together to do a concert. And we did one, and we thought, that kind of worked.
Wow.
So, and then we've kept going all these years.
That's incredible.
No, I mean, it just triggers something inside of you that makes you feel so good. And it's really wonderful that you guys are bringing this music back. So, John, tell us about the world premiere of this program and it kicking off your season this weekend.
Well, we're really excited for this particular program, which is made up of medieval Byzantine chants from the 13th and 14th centuries that have, again, never been heard in the last few centuries, themed around the city of Thessalonica, or Thessaloniki in Greece, and the figure of Saint Demetrius, who's a big figure in the Greek Orthodox world.
Wow, I just think about it. It sounds very, when I heard that clip that we played, you know, very, I guess like movie-esque, right? Something you'd hear in the background, very, cinematic, dramatic, you know, background. Fotini, tell us about the style of this music, your own singing background as well, and how would you describe your own voice and what you bring to this?
Sure. So I have a degree in vocal performance, and up until fairly recently, my specialty was just, you know, secular music. But I've been singing with Capella since 2007, so it's been some time now. And I was introduced to Byzantine chant through my involvement with Cappella Romana. And it was like you were mentioning, Emma, there was just something about it that touched my soul in a way that no other music ever had, to the point where I realized I need to learn about this music from the inside. Right? I don't just want to listen to it because it's beautiful, although it is. So it's not an exaggeration to say that it changed the course of my life, in that I started inquiring about the faith tradition to which this belongs, Eastern Orthodoxy, and I actually was received into the church about a decade ago.
Oh my gosh.
And now I'm a teacher and practitioner of Byzantine chant, and like many of us do, I travel around the country giving workshops and things. So it's literally changed my life.
I say, yeah, in more ways than one. That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's a deeply emotional music. Hearing it, I'm sure performing it. So how does it feel to be able to share this with all sorts of people?
Well, it's a real gift to be able to do this, because it's music that really does transform lives. I mean, there's this story of how when the Russian prince or Ukrainian prince, depending who you ask, Volodymyr or Vladimir, sent emissaries to Hagia Sophia, the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire, modern Istanbul, and they didn't know where they were on heaven and on earth, which is why we have the Russian Orthodox Church and those churches today. And that music, when we do it for modern people, they have that same kind of experience.
That is just so lovely to hear.
It is lovely to hear. And we don't have enough time to dive all the way into it, but I do want to at least mention, Alexander, that you were selected by King Charles to lead a special chant, which that is a really neat experience. You can go check that out too. Okay, the reason we got to wrap things up is because we need to make sure that you hear a bigger slice of what you can expect here. So again, that 2024-25 season kicks off this Friday. That's October 25th with the world premiere of In the Footsteps of Saint Demetrios. The show is at 7:30 over at St. Mary's Cathedral. For tickets and more info, go to capellaromana.org. Thanks to all three of you for being here. Really neat stuff. And before we head to break, here's that sneak peek of the amazing vocals you can hear from Cappella Romana.